Good morning, afternoon-ish brunch. Um, anyway, I was gonna try to film in the morning, but obviously I had to work. As you guys can tell by the curtains behind me. And I love how the sunlight in the iPhone always just looks like white. Even if it really isn't that much light coming in. Like, honestly, I don't know, the settings on the phone are weird, but it's actually shady outside and it looks like there's light. But then if I make it to that, adjust it so that it actually shows that. Sorry, I thought my boss was coming, but yeah, if I darken it, then I'm really dark. So anyway, I came to work at 8. I actually got here like 5 minutes early. Baby's eating breakfast. I had breakfast with her and stuff. And then we played for a little while. Then I took her to her swim lesson, and she finally is getting the concept of putting her head in the water and kicking at the same time. But it's still like she still is more into playing with the toys at the pool than swimming. And then from there, I took her to Barnes & Noble because, well, actually, I took her there, parked there, because the parking at the Pinkberry that I was going to take her to is always, like, a nightmare, because there's a Trader Joe's, so everyone's going to, like, the supermarket and stuff. So, I parked at Barnes & Noble, then I walked to Pinkberry, and then we realized that Pinkberry doesn't open until 11, and it was, like, 10:30. So she was, like, having a fit. I'm like, what do you want me to do? And then finally I'm like, how about we come back? So we went back to Barnes & Noble, we were reading for a little while, and then we went back to Pinkberry, and it was really cute. It's funny because something came on, like, the radio that they have there, and she was just going, like really, and then she was going like this. I'm like, are you dancing? And I took a video of her, but obviously I can't show that. I don't know, though. So, yeah, and then we came back home, and I gave her a bath, and gave her food, and put her to bed, and she was pretty tired, though, because, like, after Pinkberry, she was just, like, she was quiet. She didn't want people to bother her or anything. I'm like, okay, I guess hopefully this makes it easy. But then she was being very fashionista-like and didn't want to choose. She wanted to choose her own clothes, and she couldn't make up her mind, and it was really funny. And I'm like, you want to wear a Snow White dress? She's like, yeah. So yeah, and now I'm just waiting for my boss to come home, and I get paid, and then I have to go pay bills. And apparently the assignment last week that the girl sent me was to make a one-page commercial PDA thing, or PSA, I guess. That's really what she meant. So I have to look up how to write that, and then write it, and then send it to the teacher, and then also send my other outline. And so I might pass by Starbucks to do that, or at least do my finance homework so that I get that over with, and then can do this. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna watch some TV. Wait for my boss now, because there's really nothing else to do. Hi, so I'm obviously off work now, and I got paid, and so I can pay my boyfriend, my side of the phone bill that I share with my boyfriend, and then I have to call T-Mobile to check what the F's going on with mine, because I suspended one line, so it should have been slightly cheaper, and it was like $5 cheaper, and it should have been a lot less. It should have at least been like $30 cheaper, since data wasn't being used. So I need to figure out, like, if that's going to be this month or next month or what's going on. So I'm breaking out again. So anyway, I spent like 2 hours at Barnes & Noble just looking at different books. I was really, really tempted to look at the 50 Shades of Grey, but then I got kind of shy, so I might just end up buying that online. It seems interesting, and I want to be in the loop, okay? That's why I'm doing it. So, yeah, anyway, I'm gonna head home. I actually did end up buying, like, 4 different magazines, but I had a 20% coupon, so I actually saved, like, $10 or so. Maybe a little less money, but still. And I got a internship book that I had wanted for a while, and I'd been eyeing. I'm like, okay. But, I've been so stressed out this week, so a little bit of retail therapy is okay. Plus, I am going to be earning a little bit extra, and I paid it like with debit, so I didn't use like credit. I haven't been using my credit card at all. Actually, I really do need to order one just in case my mom ever asks me for it. But yeah. And apparently there was like a big accident on the intersection here on Ventura and Laurel Canyon, and it looks pretty bad. Like, I'm not sure which car hit which. There was like a tow truck, there was a car facing the opposite way, there was people on the corner. I didn't hear it when I was inside Barnes & Noble, but apparently that's when it happened, because, you know, they're just clearing it and stuff. But anyway, I'm gonna head home because my mom or my parents are making carne asada, so it's good stuff. And it's 4, so I should probably go home, and then I had my fun for now, even though I kind of got a headache. And then I can just relax and do some homework, and then plan for tomorrow, because tomorrow I have a little picnic for Dempsey, and, you know, they invited me, so I last time I was supposed to go and I never ended up making it, because I was too lazy to go all the way out to the beach, and this is when I just started working for them. But now I'm like, you know, it's by the Grove, not that I'm really gonna go buy anything, but just to like do something on a Sunday, you know, because I'm always just lazy and stuck at home, so at least that motivates me. Like, I feel like once I'm out of the house running errands or just up and dressed, I'm more prone to do stuff than if I'm just in my PJs. You know, maybe that should be my tip for every day, like my motivation. So yes, anyway, I'm gonna go home now and stuff, and I did a lot of Pinterest while shopping too, because I went to Pier 1 Imports. It gave me a little bit of inspiration, so yes. Whoa. Hi, so, I am actually editing. I'm finishing all the January videos today, hopefully. Although I do have to go to bed kind of early-ish. I still have to go take a shower because it's hot. And the thing is, like, my house... Excuse me. I should probably buy that book I saw at Barnes & Noble about the acid reflux diet, because I keep having it. Either that or I need to stop stressing so much. Start stressing less. Yeah. So yes, anyway, obviously I'm back home. I filled up my gas tank and stuff, so that's been taken care of. I paid my phone bill. Well, like my boyfriend's part of the phone bill, not like my T-Mobile and my AT&T one. So I can keep using this wonderful iPhone. So yes, but I'm editing, and I do have to go to bed kind of early-ish though, because I have to get up kind of early-ish because I'm going to that picnic thing for the baby school. And I'm going to the Grove, and I'm taking my sister with me, so, like, you know, I don't completely go alone and everything. Just to hang out for, like, a little while, probably like an hour and a half. And then go about my day, even though we're, like, trying not to spend money, because A, we don't really have money to spend, and B, I'm trying to save. And I'm just so glad that this month is the last payment for my bed, and then I'm so done with it. And also my... Shit, I lost it. Damn it. Okay. Well, I'm sure I'll find eventually, but my insurance card came in for my insurance. Well, obviously, right? If it's an insurance card. But I like how this is what you get, basically. It says intentionally left blank. I don't know, it feels like some, like, sticker you should stick everywhere, you know? Like, just those ironic, sarcastic kind of stickers. It would make for a really good greeting card. Like, you know, people you don't really know, but you're obligated to give like, greeting cards to out of courtesy, so they don't feel left out. So yes, that's that. I should probably carry it in my wallet when I find it, so I don't lose it. But I still manage to lose things that I put in my wallet, because I don't put them back after I use them. So yes, anyway, I'm actually editing, and let's see, that's a really funny still. It looks like I'm Popeye or something with my eye or something. Like, I have like the stink eye or something from, like, the girl from Juno. But yes, I want to do a little bit of this, finish this since these are actually kind of short, and then finish some of my finance homework, and then take a shower and go to bed. So yes, anyways, I was saying, I know I keep like hopping off subjects right now. Don't know why. Must be the heat. It was really hot today again. It was like starting to feel like summer, but that is California weather. It's like winter or summer. It's never spring or fall. I mean, they exist, but it doesn't ever really feel like there's actually spring going on or an actual summer going on. I mean, an actual fall going on. It just feels like summer and winter. Or summer and fall, really, because it doesn't get that cold. So, I mean, it does get kind of cold, though. But not as cold as other areas, like not snow or anything. Except for certain parts, I guess, yeah. Palmdale and stuff, if you're lucky, in San Bernardino. So, yes, it gets kind of hot in my house, though. My house, like, has, like, the worst insulation, so it traps heat, even though it's actually quite breezy outside. It's actually kind of chilly outside. So I guess that's, like, the springtime. I don't know. So, but it's, like, nice and hot in here. So that's why it's kind of, like, I feel sticky from the heat. And it's funny because my mom finally watched The Hangover today, even though she watched, like, the edited version, censored version of TNT or TBS or whatever the F it is. So, but she actually liked it, which is funny. I'm like, if you only saw the uncensored version, which I own. We've owned this movie for a while now, Mom. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna get back to editing for you guys so you guys can see these videos, and hopefully I get everything updated by the end of May. I'll be working on them hard, especially like during my downtime between summer and some sort of internship I'm hoping to get, or summer and work and vacation and stuff, like before baby goes on vacation, basically. And I don't have mornings free for like 2 weeks. So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to this, so, and then I'll say goodnight later. Okay. Hi, so I was trying to film on my iPhone, but I need to clear the space on that, which I knew was coming up eventually. I was like surprised it hadn't come up earlier, really. And then my camera battery was dead because dummy me left the battery, or left the camera on. Anyway, as you guys see, I took a shower and stuff, and I'm pretty tired, and I have to wake up early tomorrow. And also tomorrow might be like not my typical Sunday because I'm doing something in the morning early. I haven't done something on Sunday, I think, on these vlogs either in forever or ever, really. So I'm gonna go do that. Obviously I can't really film there because it's a bunch of kids and people I work for. And I emphasize might, go to the Grove tomorrow. And I might go to Blackmail, which is like an even less sure thing. But my cousin's going, and it's like supposed to be free, like an Earth Day free thing. Even though technically I'm not really doing anything like really Earth friendly, particularly, but it's kind of a drag driving out there. I mean, I could, but it's just walking in the heat and stuff, and I don't know, like, I'm not, like, plus I'm going with my sister, and then, like, I'm not sure if they might want me to do something for them, or I don't know, or how late we'll come back, so, but my cousins might be there, so, I don't know, maybe I'll catch up with them, maybe I won't, I'm not quite sure yet, but, yeah. Anyway, at least tomorrow I'll have an exciting day, even if I don't have an exciting vlog. I'm sorry, you guys. Just in terms of the babies, but everything else I might actually be able to film, like the Grove and that kind of stuff. Which the Grove is not actually my favorite. I actually like the Americano at Brand in Glendale a lot more than the Grove, to tell you the truth. Because the Grove can feel a little claustrophobic to me. Like, it tends to just feel like it's a lot of stuff in one crammed space. Particularly because I think it's like, it's by where the, like, Pacific Theaters is and everything. It just feels it's, like, very enclosed. Like, I almost feel like you can touch the buildings even though you really can't. Like, I mean, there's much more space than that, but still, it just feels like so enclosed, like you're constantly bumping into people or something. It's not even that it's crowded, just like it doesn't feel as open as the Americana. I think it's because the Americana, you could kind of go around certain areas and like it's like one wide place you could actually walk in. And this, it just doesn't, like that particular spot feels like, I don't know, too much is going on in that one like hidden spot. But still, like, I know there's a Pantone pop-up, even though I'm not going to be buying anything because the Barnes & Noble stuff is all I bought, which I kind of wanted to show you really quickly before I go to bed. I'm just going to put conditioner in my hair and go to bed. I'm not even going to brush it, even though I was planning to do that. So, let me just show you kind of, it's not like a big shop, you know, but just to kind of see where my interests were today. Like, so mainly I was going to buy this, which I know you can't really see this way. Hopefully when I put it on the edit, or maybe I can like switch it vertically or something so you guys can read it. But it's basically, it's called All Work No Pain. It's by Lauren Berger, whose business is called the Intern Queen Inc. or the internqueen.com, so you can check it out. Just because I'm starting to get into the act of looking for internships, so, and I had kind of like kept glancing over this one every time I went in, and there's like actually pretty good advice. I mean, obviously I didn't read like everything, I skimmed most of it, but there's like setting up your blog, sorry, I always do that, using like social media to find work, creating a calendar system. There's like, you know, different interview outfits, like different kinds of interviews, knowing your experience level, like knowing how to really make your schedule work for you, kind of thing, where to find these, and like her website actually has like a listing of internships available. But yes, and she actually interviewed at companies I would have wanted to interview, or I want to interview at, like MTV, Fox, and NBC. All really awesome. Then I ended up going to the magazine counter trying to look for Glamour magazine, which I did eventually find and buy, but because I wanted to get the Lauren Conrad version, or cover, not version, cover, which is really funny that, like, you know, she's basically topless and stuff, but it still looks sweet. It doesn't look slutty like some other people's. I don't know, I really like Lauren Conrad, and it's actually a really thick edition. But anyways, before I got that, because it was like on this like special like stand, not special, but just like I guess like magazines they were focusing on, or like, you know, promoting more of. And this is starting to become really long, so let me make this short. So anyways, I ended up getting like 4 other magazines. Other than that, I got the Women's Health with Brooklyn Decker on the cover, just because I really like women's health, and it's sort of motivates me to start looking at. Of course, I got Allure, which I actually don't, Allure, I don't know, I always say this wrong. I need like a speech coach or something. But basically, this is the one with Heidi Klum, which she's actually in the, if you subscribe to Elle, she was on the one with like Jessica Simpson on the cover. If they mail it to you, or at least for me, they mail it to me, my subscription had the Heidi Klum cover instead of the Jessica Simpson cover. So like when they were starting to talk about Jessica Simpson, like, you know, being pregnant and naked, I was like, what, when did I miss that issue? But then I was like, oh, okay, never mind. So yes, I don't actually get this often, even though I'm like a beauty junkie, and I actually really like the magazine because it also has like, I'm not sure if this one does, and I don't think I'm going to be able to find it, but sometimes it has like, I think it's this one, or maybe it's this one and Self, that have like these little cards, like index cards or like recipe cards that they like give different advice on. Like, I know there was one for like your eyebrows, you know. Self obviously has like different exercise steps for a workout. And then when I was looking at that, I found this, which is a Marie Claire. I also don't often get Marie Claire because I used to not really like it for whatever reason. I guess like I was just younger and wasn't used to like so much words. But I got it because Zoe Deschanel was on the cover, and I love how I shop for magazines. Like, there's some that I shop because I like and I'm loyal to them, like Nylon and that kind of stuff. But then there's magazines I get just because of the cover, or the people featured on the cover. And then I got this one because I was gonna get the Consumer Reports, but this one kind of just seemed more like what I was looking for at the moment, or more interesting, and I like it because it's kind of like the girly version of Consumer Reports. I feel like Shop Smart. Like it's, you can, well, from the cover and the color, you can obviously tell it's geared more towards women. Consumer Reports, like, I mean, it's geared towards like everyone, obviously, but Consumer Reports tends to also feature just like very more factual stuff, you know, or like electronics. Then this one, like electronics, like TVs and stuff, you know, like either for the family or like the guy. So like for me, it's kind of like, oh, this is the guy's version, this is the woman's version, or I don't know. Anyway, my conclusion ended up being 10 minutes long, so I'm gonna go to bed now. Leave your comments below, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I am working really hard on those vlog editing stuff and uploading, okay? So I will see you guys tomorrow.